All right, people, welcome to the channel.
It's just a distraction.
Let's dive right into it. Now that P Diddy is in jail without bail for sex trafficking, there are many questions. First, there are the surface level questions. Will he spend the rest of his life in jail? Will he lose everything? Has his powerful friends turned their backs on him? Did he lose complete control of the narrative? Maybe not. This brings us to the speculative questions. Did he have someone powerful pulling the strings behind the scenes? Because when his house got raided in LA, where was he? He wasn't around. Did someone give him the heads up? Why was he arrested in New York despite allegations in Los Angeles, Miami, and New York? Think about this. Where do you guys think Diddy would rather face justice? In his hometown of New York, sitting in a Manhattan jail, or in the notorious LA County jail? Did someone orchestrate this? Because he could have easily been arrested in LA. And this brings us to the most important question. What choices could he have made so he wouldn't be sitting in jail right now? There are many things he could have changed, but one change could have altered everything and prevented his current situation. See, as he built his record company, Bad Boy, into a musical powerhouse, the glitz and the glamour of his life mask a darker reality. But what's done in the dark will eventually come to light and expose a web of dangerous alliances that led him to believe he was untouchable.
I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get! Yes! What's next? What's next? I gotta get it. I'm not gonna stay fucking down. I'm not gonna stay fucking lying down. I'm not. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. What's next? Give me something else. What can't you do? I can do it. I can do anything.
Did he act like this because he formed a network of dangerous connections? Powerful people in the music industry and powerful people on the streets. Wait, what? Why would a music mogul who is a savage form alliances with street figures? For Diddy, the streets was never far away. Even as his fame grew, so did his association with street figures. One of the earliest examples was Anthony Wolf Jones, who became Diddy's bodyguard, confidant, advisor, and trusted right-hand man. Jones, who grew up in the Bronx area known as the Valley, was affiliated with the Valley Mob, a street gang based in the Bronx. Why would a rising mogul like Diddy, with access to top-tier security, choose to surround himself with men like Wolf? Was this about street cred or protection from the wolves on the streets? By this time, Diddy had also connected with another known street figure, Eric Von Zip Martin. He was from Harlem, New York. He had earned respect, established a powerful reputation, and was known for his charisma and street cred. And it was rumored that he was close with Diddy's father back in the day. Zip played a key role in connecting Diddy to the West Coast. Through Zip, Diddy met Keefy D, a Compton Crip and a known drug dealer. Keefy D is also known for his involvement in the 1996 murder of rapper Tupac. Diddy's pattern of associating with dangerous individuals only deepened as time went on. In 1997, his most famous artist, the notorious B.I.G., was killed in Los Angeles, a tragedy tied to the escalating East Coast-West Coast feud. Now ask yourself, we have two major artists murdered. You would think the power players in the music industry would have stepped in and stopped this madness. Why didn't they? You'd also think someone like Diddy's status would now realize, let me bring in the professionals for protection and distance myself from the street culture. Yet Diddy seemed to embrace it further. By the 2000s, Diddy's choice of security was catching up with him. He preferred street-smart bodyguards over trained professionals, leaving many asking why. Why didn't Diddy do what 50 Cent does? Hire Navy SEALs for protection, a clear sign that he is putting safety over bravado. Was it because Diddy didn't have the funds? Nope. Was it because he was cheap and stingy? He is well known for not paying his bad boy artists from Mace, The Lox, Craig Mack, Black Rob, 112, Mark Curry, Total. I mean, the list goes on for days, but I don't even think this is the reason why he didn't hire professional bodyguards. Before I tell you the reason, look at all the incidents that could have been avoided if he would have had professionals around him. In 1999, Diddy was involved in a shooting at Club New York in Manhattan, along with his then girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, and his protege, Shine. They were all at the club when the shooting occurred. In 2003, Wolf, Diddy's bodyguard, was killed outside an Atlanta nightclub. Even after his bodyguard's death, Diddy kept making questionable decisions. In 2005, Diddy got into it with music executive Steve Stout in New York, which ended up in a lawsuit. No matter how much success he had, he just couldn't shake off trouble. In 2015, Diddy confronted a UCLA coach for yelling at his son, Justin Combs. The situation escalated into a fight, resulting in Diddy throwing a protein shake and getting arrested. He faced charges, including misdemeanor battery, but he eventually reached a plea deal for community service.
Star Sean P. Diddy Combs is under arrest for a fight with a UCLA football coach. The actor, singer, and producer is accused of assault with a deadly weapon. Police say he swung a kettlebell at an assistant coach at the school's athletic training complex. Nobody was seriously hurt, we're told. Combs' son is a defensive back for the football team.
It's impossible to ignore the connection between Diddy's downfall and his ties to the streets, from Wolf to Zip to Keefe D. Did these gangsters make him feel invincible, or was it his powerful connections in the music industry that fueled his bad decisions? Nope, it was solely his choice to surround himself with so-called gangsters. If he would have had professionals around him, they would have dealt with the riff-raff. See, professional security teams follow strict rules and ensure safety without bending the law. And I'm not talking about any cops who would do anything for money. I'm talking about professionals with dignity. And this is the reason he is in jail now. He hired street guys because he wanted to live a certain lifestyle. He knew he could control them. He knew they would keep his secrets long enough for him to keep it away from everybody. He knew they would allow him to engage in illegal activities like using drugs, assaulting people, sex trafficking, and, throwing freak-off parties. Real bodyguards would have put limits on his lifestyle, prevented him from having gang affiliations, from breaking the law. But instead, Diddy chose the path of destruction. Now he's sitting behind bars. We are all left wondering, did Diddy orchestrate his own downfall just for a sinister lifestyle? One thing is clear, the legacy of Sean Combs is a cautionary tale of what happens when a man rises to the top, only to be pulled down by his own vices.